Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Horror Heathen YouTube channel and the South Jersey Horror Podcast. Today, I am joined by a very talented actress, Akeira Hadden, who plays Lookkaew from the movie Home Sweet Home Rebirth. And I watched the movie for the first time yesterday. Very good movie. I especially enjoyed the cinematic cinematography. I want to go to Thailand now because because seeing all the background scenes of the mountains and the temples and stuff. I want to visit Thailand. This is now officially on my bucket list. So for those who have not seen this movie, that's about a quick synopsis is when the city is overrun with a demonically possessed crowd, a cop must find the source of evil to save his family. So what I felt for this movie, I feel the story pulled me right in immediately because it's a mix of supernatural horror, action, and some emotional moments, of course, because the whole family aspect. The visuals were insane, especially the scenes in the alternate world, like the underworld, which they called hell. And I love the Thailand setting. It added like a unique, haunting vibe. So thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I give this movie two thumbs up. But we're not here to talk about the movie. We're here to talk about Kira's role as Lou. So please welcome my special guest, Kira. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Thailand's been a great place, and I'm going to visit my grandma for a summer break in USA.
Very cool. Where in the USA?
New Jersey, actually.
Really? Where in New
Yeah.
Jersey?
Um, Pittman. I forgot the name.
Pittman. Quite right. I know exactly where Pittman is. Well, that's good. I'm glad to see you're going back stateside for a little bit. New Jersey is a good state, kind of. So I'm not gonna try to make it feel better for you. So you're joining me all the way from Thailand, which I really appreciate you taking the time out to do this with me. You are a great actress for your age. I'm just gonna say that right now. You're very good in that movie. Loved your character. Your character developed throughout the entire film, and I start to adore your character because because what she was trying to do, to get to her grandma's house, and what about her father. Great film. Anyway, so if you could please tell me and the audience a little bit about yourself, if that's okay, and how you started as an actress.
Um, I don't know how I started, but it's like how I got this job. It's like I went to go cast, like my mom tells me like the date and where, and then we go and then like there's like a room where we like have to like introduce ourselves and then like they tell us what we have to say and how we need to act. And then like they like take a video and then they show it to the directors.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you got the role
Yeah.
of playing Lou. Congratulations. Big role, by the way. It's a very huge role for someone your age. And for me, who likes to analyze characters in movies, and I had to watch the movie the first time yesterday. I watched it about four times, believe it or not, just because I can analyze your character and the aspects of the film. You delivered flawlessly. So you played your character very well. So give yourself a pat on the back for that one because it was great. Um, so you don't know how you started as an actress. Again, not a problem.
No, I don't.
So it's
I
okay.
I
Yeah,
started when I was very young.
not a problem. I mean, a lot of people PJs don't remember, which is okay. So but you did play in this film. So tell us about your character in the film. What is she like? What's her personality like?
So basically, I was a little girl who was happy with her family. My dad worked a lot and my mom's always with me. And then like this incident happened where I don't like something happened. Someone ex the bad guy exploded and then like we and my dad had to go save my movie dad had to go save everybody else and I was stuck with my mom. And then we kind of just separated. And then I was like, I have to stay strong. I can't break down because I know I have to like stay strong because I'm with my mom and I can't just break down because, well, I probably would die. And I have to go see my grandma and then maybe there will be a part two.
Well, let's hope so, because like I said,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the first one, and if they do decide to make a sequel of part two, I hope they bring you back. I really do, because I believe that your character is plays a very important role in the film. So it's always good to have important roles in films. That way, it can carry on into a sequel. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they bring you back, and the same people who played your on-screen parents, because they all did. Um, your on-screen mom's name was Prang, I believe,
Yeah.
and your father on-screen father's name I can't remember. I remember him being a police officer though. So um, so how did you prepare for this role? What did you do in order to make yourself ready for this big giant role?
My mom and dad, like when I went to go cast, they didn't know it was like a big role. And then like when I met the directors, like my mom went with me. She was like so surprised that it was like a big movie role. And like my dad and my mom were so scared that I couldn't do it that we practiced like we read the whole script and then like we practiced like several times at home before I started the job.
Well, that's really good. I mean, there's a really good method to do. So again, pat yourself on the back, give yourself a high five for playing such a good role. So okay. So if you can you how can you describe how this character may be the same as you in real life? Like, how is she like you, or is she different in real life? Are you two the same, or are you two separate?
I think I'm a little bit different from Lou because Lou like Lou's more scared than me because I like to do lots of crazy things in real life. I like for another job I had to rock climb and I had to do it like lots of times and I was scared but I had to stay strong and that's how I'm similar to Lou because she has to stay strong for her mom and meet her grandma.
Okay, I get it. I understand it. Which you did, by the way. You sure did just stay very strong because your concern for family, your love for the family, I believe, is what holds family together. Is love, the concern, and which strengthens that bond and that relationship. So, what did you find rewarding about playing Lou? What did you get out of it?
Well, mostly I got out of it was people knowing me because I was with the superstar, yeah, yeah, and William Mosley, my mom and my dad in the movie. I got, and we held like a premiere, and there was like lots of people there, and then like if I keep doing more movies, then I would get more well known.
Yeah, exactly. So were you nervous playing Lou on screen all the time, or did they come naturally for you?
It came naturally for me because I was surrounded by people like who accepted me and they were very nice to me and very kind. Everybody was just so great. This movie, I want there to be a sequel because everyone was so nice and kind.
Well, here's hoping. I mean, and what do you think it would be called, though? What do you think the sequel would be? It can't be Rebirth. So, what do you think the movie sequel should be called?
Maybe, I don't know actually, maybe Home Sweet Home comes back or no, but it's kind of similar to Rebirth.
I'm pretty sure that the writers will come up with a really great name, and hopefully they bring back your character as like a superhero or something. That'd be cool. That'd be awesome. So, what is one thing you learned about playing? Okay, what's one thing you learned about yourself playing the role of Lou?
I didn't actually, before I started this movie, I didn't actually think that I was gonna like, I couldn't do this character. And after I played the movie, I realized I could do like a really good scared child character. Before I thought I was just gonna be like just like a drama kid, and I didn't know that I could like and people liked me. I didn't know that I did like a really good job. I just felt it as natural.
Were you scared the entire time on set? Like, were there any scary scenes that you're too afraid to do?
I wasn't really scared because like most of the monsters were added in later, more like visual effects. But there was one stunt girl. She was the Eka Patlik. I think that's how you pronounce it. The flying demon. That one was really creepy. The prosthetics and
I
the
know.
split
I
tongue.
I saw that scene with the lady crawling on the ceiling, and I was like, nope, I'm gonna turn around and skip to the next scene because I do not want to watch this. So the crawling things, I mean, me being the lover of scary things, of all things scary, even that part scared and made me nervous. I had to fast forward to the next scene because I wanted nothing to do with that scene at all. So I was like, nope, fast forward. Um, so what do you think Lou's strengths and weaknesses were in that movie?
I think Lu's strength were like when she's with her mom. Her mom protects her and she was very strong in that movie. And I think Lu's weakness was not having her dad with her, and they were separated, and all the monsters and scary demons.
I get it. I would be scared too if my dad wasn't around with me to protect me and it was just my mom. So again, which brings back, the strength of bonding and relationships with your parents and your family. I get it. So mainly this movie has to deal with fate and destiny. So
Yeah.
do you by some chance happen to believe in both or just either one?
I think I happen to believe in both because in the movie, the monk Chan like told him that he needed to find his family's light, and I think that's both fate and destiny because the monk Chan was, probably destined to meet Jake, as he said in the movie, and also fate because I don't know, I don't know, it's just the whole movie was like that. It's just fate and destiny.
Yeah, I get it. Totally. 100%. I believe in fate and destiny. Like it was in my fate to do this with interview with you. So or to interview with any other actress. And my destiny, I don't know. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but I'm still working on that. So, um, me watching the movie, like I said, I adored your character Lou because of her strengths and weaknesses and how she was able to overcome her fear. With her, with her dad missing and fighting all those nasty monsters and demons and stuff. And so, what do you think how do you think the audiences reacted to your character?
My dad told me that like when he saw me, his heart melted, and everyone like when they saw like the last scene that like the Pinky Promise one. Oh my God, everybody's hearts melted. The producer said he was almost gonna cry.
Yeah, there's nothing stronger than a pinky promise, right? So,
Yeah.
so there's sometimes I did with the same thing with my daughter when she was about your age. Pinky promise. It must be a dad and daughter thing. I don't know. So what kind of impact do you think this movie had on audiences besides the pinky promise?
I think it really had a good impact, and more, and all my friends just went and watched it because I was in it, of course, but also they liked the whole scary part of it. And one of my friends cried during the Pinky Promise part, like always, and during the whole movie, seriously, it's a nice movie. It's a nice between game and horror movie.
So from what I understand, this movie is based on a video game, right? Or is that something different?
No, it was based, it's based like it's like the sequel of the video game because the video game was about like Wishian or Tim in the game was like corrupting into evil, and then now the bad guy Wishian is now him from the game.
Okay, I have to check that game. I am a huge gaming nerd. I like playing games, so I'm definitely check that game out. Is your character in the game? Is Lou in the game?
No, my character's not in the game.
Oh, bummer. That'd be really cool, to have you in the storyline of the game as your character. Say, hey, I was that character. That'd be something really cool to claim. So, um, you've been able to work with, I guess, other characters who are with some impressive names in that movie. I recognize some of the names in that movie as other actors. And is there anyone you would like to work with in the future?
Everyone, seriously, everyone was very kind. Everyone's super nice. They they invited me with everything. Ev Yaya invited me to in her trailer, and also William also invited me in the trailer. I ate all his snacks, and Yaya also played games with me, like Uno. We also danced.
Nice. Are there any actors you want to work with in the future? Any big name actors you would like to play alongside with in movies?
I want to see Yaya again. I want to see William. Those were the main two I worked with. I didn't work with I didn't work with anybody else. Mostly them.
I
That's the
know,
only
but
ones I know.
is there anyone you want to work with in the future though, like in the movies?
Maybe Jenna Ortega. She's a nice Wednesday.
Yeah, she is a very talented actress, and she does play her roles very well. Um, so a person in your position, like being a very young, successful actress, do you have any advice for anyone your age who wants to be in the same position as you?
I just want to tell them no matter what you do, you always be accepted, you always be nice, and if you come along, someone's not nice, it's okay. Once you finish with them, I don't think you will have to stay with them again, and just be strong and don't give up on your dreams.
That how old are you? You are very wise for your age.
I'm 10, but in the movie I was 8.
You are a very wise young lady, and I am super proud and honored to sit down and talk to you about your role as Lou. So what's next for you? Anything big coming up that you can tell us about?
I have this one other series that I'm in. It's Hell in Paradise. I don't know where it's gonna show or like when is it gonna show. I think it's on net. I think it's gonna come out on Netflix, but I'm not really sure. I just played a little part in it, nothing big.
Okay. So is there anything else you can tell us about your character in the movie that no one knows about the film?
Um,
Like any behind the scenes secrets?
I'm very funny behind the scenes. I I like I do weird faces, and in the scenes you could just find some. My dad pointed out some weird things that I did when the butterfly scene. I did something like that, and then very I was also very liked, and everybody invited me. I ate a lot, and this whole movie was a very nice experience for me, and I want to work with everybody again.
Well, I sure hope you do. I really do because I cannot express how much I like this movie. I'm gonna go watch it again because it's really good. And so I want to thank you again for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And I want to wish you nothing but the best of luck in your career and you as an actor in school too. You're still in school, right? So
Yeah.
so get those grades up. I'm pretty sure you're doing very well in school. I'm sure you're a straight A student, right?
Maybe. We don't have like A's there. We just have like I don't know, it's like in our class we have like 1 out of 10 or like 1, 2, 3, 4 and like stuff like that.
Okay, okay. Something I learn something new every day about a different country, and I love it. Again, I'm gonna visit Thailand one of these days. I'm gonna have to get my wife off her butt and go get visit Thailand, and hopefully we might run into each other. We don't know that. So again, thank you, and I will definitely see you again on the big screen. All right, take care.
Bye. Oh, wait, before you go, if you come to Thailand, please visit Phuket. It's a very nice place. It has lots of beaches and stuff like that.
What's it called again? Pukan?
Phuket.
Phuket. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna remember that. I'm gonna write that down and definitely remember that. Again, thank you so much. And you have a wonderful Saturday.
You too. Bye.
Bye.